Young Sheldon Season 6 suggests Season 5's most controversial story isn't over. New details about Young Sheldon Season 6 hint that it will continue Season 5's most controversial plotline. The Big Bang Theory spin-off is currently back in production for its nearing return on the small screen. Although CBS has been secretive about what to expect from Young Sheldon Season 6, behind-the-scenes content from the cast and crew offers an idea about what comes next for the Coopers. Things made an unexpected turn for Sheldon and his family towards the end of Young Sheldon Season 5. Georgie's pregnancy news shook things up in the household and created new issues for the clan. It particularly made an impact on George and Mary's relationship as they were forced to examine the state of their marriage. Simultaneously, it also leaned on the idea that aside from her husband, Mary might also cheat in Young Sheldon as she grew increasingly close with her church colleague, youth pastor Rob. After Mary got fired from the church, her ties with Rob were seemingly also cut off, resulting in the assumption that it would be the end of their borderline affair. That may not be the case as a new Young Sheldon Season 6 images shows the Cooper matriarch back in church. This means that despite being fired by Pastor Jeff, there's a good chance that she will continue to have the opportunity to have interactions with Rob. With Season 5 heavily suggesting that the pair is mutually attracted to each other, it's possible that their friendship grows into something more romantic. Since Mary's own infidelity was never mentioned in The Big Bang Theory, this has been a divisive creative turn for Young Sheldon and could reframe how the Cooper matriarch is viewed, especially since she liked painting George as a bad husband. Will Mary start an affair with Pastor Rob? It was established in The Big Bang Theory that Sheldon's parents had a problematic marriage. So, it was unexpected that the pair has had some rocky patches in the prequel series. Things have started to become more serious, however, in recent years. Mary and George's fights got worse as they tackled their respective woes and were exacerbated by Georgie's predicament. George was already previously tempted to start an affair with Brenda Sparks, but Mary's own temptations only started in Young Sheldon Season 5 with the arrival of Rob. Mary tried keeping her distance from Pastor Rob, but they ultimately grew close, and now that it's clear that they are mutually attracted to each other, it isn't outside the realm of possibility that they finally act upon it. Doing this will add another story layer to Sheldon's backstory, but it could also explain why Mary was adamant about painting George as the bad guy as it covers up her own faults. It remains to be seen what comes next for Mary and George. Young Sheldon revived Brenda's possible affair with the Cooper patriarch. It's curious if simultaneously The Big Bang Theory spin-off will develop Rob's inappropriate relationship with Sheldon's mother.